Okay, hi there. So a quick tutorial or demonstration or whatever you want to call it. I had a comment on one of my videos a few days ago just about whether you could use the TB-03 here to sequence the MB33. And obviously, yes, you can. And also the accents and the slides and everything work quite well. So if you've already got a TB-03 or indeed any other kind of sequencer, it should sort of work, but obviously to get that acidy sound with the slides and the accents, this does work really well. So if you want kind of like the sequencing capabilities of this with the analog sound of this, it's a good combination. Or even like mixing the sounds of the TB-03 with the MB33 as well. So let me just quickly go through what to do. Fairly straightforward. So we're going to use standard MIDI cables. So we're going to go MIDI out of the TB-03 to the MIDI in, because the MB33 only has MIDI in. Okay. Now you've got to make sure that they're on the correct channels to talk to each other, otherwise it won't work. Let me just straighten that out, because I'm going to go all OCD now. Look, that's going to annoy me because it's not level, but oh well, that'll do. Right, the MB33 is on channel 1, if I remember rightly. That's a bit of a fiddly way one to change its MIDI channels, because there's like weird dip switch things at the back, so it's easier to change the channel on here. This is dead simple on here. So we press hold the function button down and we just go to channel, and we're going to change that to channel 1. So when I now press, let's just play some notes, okay, on here. And hopefully you can see that this is lighting up to say it's receiving MIDI. Up here, which you can't see, up about here somewhere. All right, I've got the MX1, the mixer. So at the moment I've got both channels turned down. So I've just turned down the TB-03. If I turn up the, that's now playing this, okay? So you can see we can control the sound. Okay, so if I play a sequence from the TB-03, which is an awesome sequence. Let's just find something that doesn't sound quite so crap. Let me just turn the speed up a little bit. Okay, so obviously I can now control okay, and as you can see, if I turn the dials on the TB-03, it's not doing anything because the sound is all coming from here, sequenced from here. Okay, if I switch it over, that's now the TB-03 playing. So I can blend them together as well. So you could have, we could have, say, this on the square wave, this on the saw. Okay, and get much acid fatness, which is, you know, who doesn't want some acid fatness in their life? Let's just program a quick thing on here. So, right, turning down the TB-03, so all the sound is now coming from the MB33. And we'll just do a random pattern. Let me make sure I don't write over what I want. So I think that's a blank pattern. No, it's not. I need to be on that one, I think. That'll do. Right. Okay, so let me just, I'm going to just do something completely random. That'll do. Right, random. It's going to probably sound awful, but this is how I like. This is how I come up with most of my bass lines. I'll just put some random notes in, some random time in, because I usually program the TB-03 on the original setting from the TB-303, because I used to own one of those, and I just like, you just get some happy accidents really. Right, so let's just randomly put some time in. Right, what we got? That'll do, it's not bad. Okay, so at the moment, let me just check. I've got no, see down here, there's no slides or accents in there. Sorry, wrong thing. Yep, okay, and the accent is turned all the way down here. So let's just put, let's try some slides first. Again, just at random. Okay, so you can hear it. Getting the good slide on it. Okay, if I switch the sound over to the TB-03, okay, and this is back to the MB33, it's a bit louder. Okay, so yep, slide working nicely. I've put some accents on. So again, let's just do this at random. Okay, now you need this dial here on the MB33 controls the amount of the accent. I think the way this works is any MIDI note with a velocity above 120 will trigger the accents. Obviously, if that's down, we're not going to hear the accents. If I turn that up, you can start to hear that coming in. Okay, so you can hear those accents in there. If I switch over to the TB-03, turn the accents up on there. Obviously I've got different waveforms, so it's going to sound different, but let's put a bit of delay on. So that's all the sound of the MB33. So let's just stick some drums with that. Those accents have a real nice bark to it when you get the resonance up. There we go. Might be a new track in that. So yeah, there we have it. That's sequencing the MB33 with the TB-03. Obviously makes this, if you're using this just as a sequencer, makes it a very expensive sequencer. Just for that, I mean, I generally will sequence this from the electrode, which is just up here, which you can't see. Again, you can get the slides, and say the accents will work as long as you get the velocity above 127. That will then bring in your accents. But yeah, if you've got a TB-03 and you do want some analog acidy kind of sounds with it, then go and get one of these, because these are about 100 quid. Okay, £100 in the UK. I think I paid less than that. I think I got this for about 90-95, and it does sound very, very, very cool. And like I say, for those people who want to have that pure analog sound, go buy one of those, combine it with this or another sequencer, and you're good to go. So hopefully that was of use to you. One thing I will probably do in a future video coming up is I'll do a bit of a sound comparison between the two of these. I've also got the TB-03 over here, so I might do like a three-way sound comparison, something like that. But just so you can kind of compare and contrast the sounds and see which one of those you may want to buy. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, usual sort of things. Go and check out my music on Spotify, iTunes or whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.